welcome back to Snowflake Kingdom. It is sunny and bright and not that cold. We're having some fun. And we're going to actually warm up because who is better here to tell us about Motivate Canada is Dan Dubeau, Program Manager. Thank you so much. He's going to keep us moving this whole time.
The whole time? Okay.
Okay.
Keep moving the whole time. I don't know.
Can you give all our viewers a little background on Motivate Canada?
Yeah, sure. So Motivate Canada has been around for 20 years. It used to be called the Esteemed Team Association. But yeah, and it's based here in Ottawa, or I guess over there in Ottawa. But yes, national organization focused on youth leadership using the elements of sport and physical activity to help build leadership among youth. Yeah.
So, this is a national program?
Yes.
What are the main pillars? Who are the demographics that you're looking at?
Oh well, we have so across Canada we have different programs. There's, for example, the Gen 7 program that focuses on Indigenous youth and role model programs for them. So they call them Gen 7 messengers. We have the Activate program, which is bringing youth together for youth leadership forums. So bring youth from across Canada to Ottawa for inspiring, motivating workshops done by other youth. It's all youth-led. We're a youth-driven development organization. And we have the an Esteem Team, which is national-level athletes going to schools and giving goal-setting, perseverance, motivating speeches for other kids in schools.
Okay, so the whole idea for it is to motivate kids. Like, what are the other objectives for this for the kids?
Well, it's about building confidence, and it's not about building elite athletes. It's about just getting outside, being active, getting social, meeting other people, mental health, nutrition, all these components coming together. So we're working with partners across Canada. We're in fact right now in Winterlude we're promoting the Participation 150 playlist. So if you've ever wanted to try physical activity that maybe you've never done before, like axe throwing, have you done that before?
We talked about axe throwing.
Or if you want wrestling or dog walking, there's 150 activities that we hope everyone wants to try this year. And there's a website, Participation 150 playlist. Check it out. So we're helping Participation promote that. Here.
And who knows, you might find a new sport that you fall in love with,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So you've also got, I guess you would call them ambassadors or youth who are doing really exceptional work in their communities where you described it as, it's almost like a butterfly effect where you teach leadership and then the youth teach leadership in their groups and so on. So what are some of the great stories that you've got to share?
There's a lot of great stories, and from Nunavut to BC, there's youth doing amazing things. So there's, for example, there's a girl in Windsor, Megan, who's running, who started up her own boxing program there and is motivating other kids to try boxing and just use it as an outlet for physical activity. And then she inspired another youth who's out in up north in Timmins area. She's also running another boxing program, from learning from what Megan's done. Other youth who are starting up their own nonprofits out of this too. So it's all about the Keep Moving TO. Good job, Gabby, on that project. So Gabby is someone who came to one of the forums, and like I said, there's youth leading the workshop. So youth that's inspired by seeing other 18-year-olds running workshops and think, oh, I could do that, And so then they turn around and they go back to their communities and they start a project based on physical activity. So getting kids opportunities. Essentially, I call these guys opportunity makers, and they create opportunities where there may have not been any before, just to get outside or being a role model for other youth to see, hey, Joey's cool, like I know Joey, and look what he's doing. I'm going to go to Joey's program.
Is that how kids really talk?
Joey's cool. That's what they are. Yeah,
so cool, I just wanted to ask you, how can kids get involved? Yeah, give me the damn mic.
I was going to ask that same question.
How can kids get involved? Like, how do they reach out to get immersed in this? It sounds
first step would be to go to our website, motivatecanada.ca. You can see the different kinds of activities we got going on. One of the easiest steps is to participate in one of our youth forums. We have webinars as well that youth could participate in online virtually to see what kind of they can learn. Okay, if I want to do a physical activity project, what can I do, and how do I do it? How do I promote it? What kind of things do I need to be thinking about, like risk-wise, or because it's about getting if you know about the risks involved, you may be more confident in actually running an activity.
Yeah.
So it's all this sort of training elements around that, and that's specifically for the Activate program, but we also for the Gen 7 program, where we also have a LEAF program, leading and educating active females program, happening mainly out in the Toronto area, but yeah.
So many opportunities. So really what they need to do is that time that they're spending with screen time, you can make sure you go to Motivate Canada. But what are you going to be doing here at Winterlude?
Okay, so we obstacle course on the weekends. We're here on the weekends mainly, and we have our youth volunteers running it. We're doing charades, practicing for the 150 playlist. It's kind of fun. We're obstacle course, kind of like a mini Spartan race for kids.
The kids
but
are
people
into
of all
that,
ages
for
too.
sure.
Actually, I encourage you to try it
I'm
and
gonna
see
try
if you can
it.
beat your best time.
Who do I need to beat?
You guys go head to head. I'd like to see that. And then. Or you could challenge your kids to it. Actually, it's a great way if kids see their parents getting active. Then you're a great role model too.
Thank you.
Oh
yeah.
And then so behind us we have a 4-way tug of war, which comes out every once in a while. So the 4-way tug of war is a great way for people to, you'll see it's better than a hot chocolate for keeping you warm.
All right. Okay. You guys go off and do that, and I'll commentate. I'll do the color commentating. Yeah. So these guys have. It's a 4-way tug of war. I don't even know how that's going to work, but they've rounded up some volunteers and some kids. Obviously, Julie is the anchor there. I don't know. She's a bit of a lightweight. She's strong, but she's not very heavy. So, they got another guy in there who looks like he might be able to carry his weight. And this end over here, there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of kids who are involved in this, but they're the fiercest competitors. And okay, it looks like that other side is a little heavy. Now watch and see what happens. Oh, here we go.